Start the shit.
Jackson.
Advance. I'm gonna turn the AC off, baby.
That I have no soda.
Oh, you got tea?
Okay.
So I definitely know I need a 3-point shooter. We're gonna have to make a bunch of trades.
Whoa, baby, you okay?
I ain't never been the one to
I
trip.
just wanted to laugh. I couldn't start laughing before I told you you're okay.
Alright. We gave away 2 first-round picks for this guy. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like Trey Jones. Six. He trash. Low B 6'8", decent. Trash. Alright.
I've been watching your videos, trying to pick up on the details. You know?
I see.
We're gonna start our boy. We're gonna put Trey Jones in, but
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new... Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Green is out there with Washington. And it's Gafford in at the 5, home in the paint. And for the Spurs, the forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. Jones is out there with Dosunmu. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 down low. Jones the pass to Sohan. Well, here we are. You gotta love game 1 of the season, right, Steve? No other feeling like it. Starting a brand new year, there's so much excitement around the league right now.
I love it, Kevin, especially for the fans. They have been waiting for this moment. The energy inside here is amazing.
So the San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Jones for 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
When his three-point shots are falling, Trey Jones has a game that makes him hard to defend.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Now, here's Dosunmu. Outside, Jones. Here's Dosunmu. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Here's Dallas. It's a 3-point game. Kyrie was the big signing for the Mavs this summer. And, Greg, they altered their roster quite a bit.
Yeah, they needed to mix up their approach, right? They like the Luka and Kyrie pairing. Now they're all in with this core for the next few years. And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Jones. To the paint. Here's Sohan. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Sets a nice pick, finds a lane to the hoop. Jeremy getting it done.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Gafford passes to Green. Pass to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Washington. From deep three-point territory, Wembanyama with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
Here's Green. Sweet move. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
Spurs leading by 3. Dosunmu, the pass to Johnson. And Jones has it in the corner. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Hits the jumper.
Now this is how you run the pick and roll. Jones, terrific dime right there.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. And there's the pass to Washington. Back to Doncic. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
All 3 throws good from Doncic.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And so far the story on Luka Doncic coming off a terrific season. And he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And seeing what he did last year, just blowing up the defensive schemes designed to keep him under control, man. As you said, second best scorer in the league. It was a beautiful thing to watch. Now, here's Johnson. Tim Hardaway unable to get his last shot to go. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
3 early turnovers, Kevin. He needs to regain his focus and start righting this ship.
Mavericks trail by 3. Over to the left wing. Exum with a wide open look. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. Number 5, the Spurs.
Distributing the ball is so important in this game. If you don't move the basketball, your team will ultimately not be successful. Bottom line.
The Mavericks have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Lively the pass to Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the first quarter. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Jones slams it home.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Jones, the pass to Sohan. On the wing, Johnson. Right wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wembanyama. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller?
Wembanyama. Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
one of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
Now here is Hardaway. Still yet to score. Here's Lively. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Spurs leading by 3. 59 seconds left in the first. Left block shot on the way. Got him up in the air with the pump fake and then took it in.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Exum deciding where to go with it. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 5 rebounds tonight. Passes to Sohan. Wembanyama outside. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. Outside Hardaway. Kicks it out to Jones. Dallas, no good that time either. Outside, Jones. Over Doncic. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Spurs lead by 5. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. Dosunmu is out there with Trey Jones. And it's Johnson in at the 3. That's the San Antonio 5. Now here's Dosunmu. Outside, Jones. Floats it up for Wembanyama. And no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Now the Spurs, Smitty, managed to end their 2023 season on a win, but last in the West. But with hope for the future.
You're right, Kevin. Tied for worst record in their conference. But everyone knew that team was rebuilding. And bingo, they got the #1 pick, Victor Wembanyama.
Now, here is Irving. Hasn't made one yet. And there's the call on Jones.
What?
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Cuz, I see you chicharrones.
Jones kicks to Irving. For the 3. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Slithering off the pick and roll, Kyrie makes the right decision to keep it himself.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, of course, these young Spurs are coached by one of the all-time great coaches in Greg Popovich. Kelton Johnson says of Pop, he's around here smiling and excited each and every day. To have him along with us is big. And Popovich gives them confidence. Devin Vassell said, as long as we play together and we play the right way, we'll have a chance to win every game. Kevin?
And having you-know-who helps too, right? Wembanyama makes things happen. David, thanks. Pass to Sohan. On the wing, Johnson. Spurs working the ball around now.
What?
Dosunmu's shot is off. For Dallas, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the 7th. Knocks it loose. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu.
Second personal
That'll be his
foul.
second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Washington, that's for 2. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Jones has it in the corner. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. You know, Steve, the last couple of years, league-wide, scoring is way up for teams, but also for individual players. What's your read on that?
Well, I think from the scoring situation, defense is totally different than when we played. It's more free-flowing. Also, the three-point shot, they're taking way more three-point shots, long rebounds, and you have fast break, more fast break and transition points. But it all comes down to shooting a three. More threes mean more points.
Here's Doncic following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Jones against Irving. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another three for Dallas.
And there's no shortage of fight in Doncic. He's a counter-puncher. Hit him with a three, and he is coming right back at you.
Here's Sohan. Takes a three. The Spurs getting another chance here. Here's Wembanyama. And Lively pulls it down. Dallas has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And it's Green missing.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Wembanyama down low. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Exum is checked in for Green. Hardaway is subbed in for Irving. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Just another example of losing concentration. His fourth turnover of the evening. He has to start protecting the ball better.
Doncic passes to Washington. Here's Lively. Defended by Wembanyama. In the corner, Hardaway with it. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Hardaway has got the lead up to 2 now for Dallas.
A tall guard who can see over the defense. Exum with no trouble locating the open teammate.
And once the team to beat in the West, Greg Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Mavericks have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Hardaway kicks to Washington. Free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Baby, come here.
Credit where credit is due. P.J. Washington is one hard-working guy on the floor. Isn't he, Greg?
He's got that greenness to him, Kevin. Values every chance he gets to affect the game. And like you said, he puts a ton of effort into his play.
Free throw good from Washington. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title the team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Washington hits them both. When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
Man, it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
Goes up off the inbound, and Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Here's Dosunmu. The Spurs rebound. Here's Wembanyama. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Doncic passes to Exum. 34 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And another basket for Dallas.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Nailed from three-point land. Dosunmu's got 8.
And you see the impressive basketball IQ Jones possesses. Keenly aware of when someone is open.
Now, here's Doncic. He's covered closely. And another basket for Dallas.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
With 2 seconds left, and Wembanyama, and it's blocked. And so it's done. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the score.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. We've reached halftime of our first regular season game.
I'm swimming.
I thought the first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. 5 points, their largest deficit. And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Washington out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Green in at the 3 spot.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. They have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Pass to Dosunmu. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Jacks up a 3. Connects from three-point range. Dosunmu's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Spurs. Doncic kicks to Gafford. And the pass to Green. Now, here's Doncic. He's tightly guarded. 5 on the clock. Green passes to Doncic. Launches a 3. And Doncic with the triple.
And normally near the top, handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for 3.
Jones looking for an opening. Poke loose. Now Doncic. He's got 12. Another shot and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Such a crafty player. You'll never know what you're going to see from Kyrie when you come to the arena.
The Mavericks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And if you want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
First free throw is good. Dallas making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. Spurs trail by 9. Wembanyama, right side. To the wing right side. Here's Sohan. From outside, off the mark. Hey, Steve, when Sohan has the ball, he is pedal to the metal. And he full throttle. All gas and no break.
Kevin, he's a one-track mind with the ball in his hands. Get to the bucket is his mindset, and he's just as aggressive on the defensive side.
And the basket by Johnson.
A solid three-point shooter. Johnson makes the defense pay for giving him life.
Doncic looking it over. And Jones slams it home.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Now, here's Dosunmu. He's got 11. And there's the drive. And Jones sends it back. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama is drawing admirers far and wide, including some who know their hoops, like LeBron James. LeBron says he's for sure a generational talent. Everybody's been a unicorn over the last few years, but he's more like an alien. Nobody has ever seen anyone as tall as he is, but as fluid and as graceful as he is out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, David, you and I agree. He is different. Fires the three. San Antonio again missing. And here are the Mavericks now. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Doncic against Jones. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. To the middle. Here's Dosunmu. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Lets it go from deep. And Lively pulls it down. Mavericks leading by 14. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Doncic against Jones. To the right side. Here's Dosunmu. A three-pointer off the mark.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Dante Exum is checked in for the Mavericks. Hardaway comes in for Irving.
And taking a look here at the numbers for Keldon Johnson. Last year, getting it done. He put up about 22 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
And also, his defensive performance can be measured by the lack of offensive stats put up against him.
And here's Doncic from the arc. That one doesn't drop. Spurs trail by 18. Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. San Antonio again missing. And the Mavericks with possession. They're on a 17-3 run. Outside, Jones. Dallas moving the ball around. Good on the shot. And the Mavericks lead by 20.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
The three from Johnson. It's good from long range. Johnson's got 6 in the quarter.
And we know Johnson is working on becoming a better shooter. And we see the results right there.
Passes it to Lively. Outside Hardaway. Pulls up. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
The shot and game clock separated by 4.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
And good that time. And that's now 6 points for Tim Hardaway.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Outside, Jones kicks it out to Johnson. And so it's Dallas, taking a 19-point lead into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back right after this. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason Kidd.
Good D, good ball. Understand something, one shot, one rebound, and let's go. We take care of the ball, get good shots, and get back on defense. Keep talking.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
Inside. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Exum. Irving's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Mavs. The forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. Jones is out there with Dosunmu. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. That's the San Antonio 5. Dosunmu, the pass to Sohan. And it's blocked.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
The shot's good from Irving. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
Mavericks leading by 23. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Wembanyama hits the J after faking out the D with the quick up fake.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Pass to Exum. Left side Irving. And with this new CBA, great for the first time, team and league licensing revenue, about $160 million a year, is to be shared with the player.
And I think that's probably jersey patches and stuff like that. It makes sense that the player should get a share of that.
P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Dallas. Both free throws good for Irving.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
San Antonio calls timeout.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He is taking some low percentage shots, and it's killing the floor of their offense. More motion, more ball movement, that should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
For Dallas. Powell comes in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Hardy in for Green. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. Following this, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Powell, the pass to Hardy. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Johnson, the pass to Wembanyama. It's good. And that's 10 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Nice to see Keldon Johnson developing his passing game, getting the ball to a ready shooter.
And the dunk by Powell.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Outside, Jones. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Oh, can I get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Mavericks leading by 21. Irving double team. Here's Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Ooh-wee, Kyrie. That pass takes poise, patience, and vision.
And here's Jones. On the wing, Johnson. Beyond the arc. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Clock at 6. The kick out to Irving. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
The Spurs have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Pass to Hardy. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. All right, the NBA already has a team in Canada, a G League team in Mexico. Could we see a team in Europe, you think, Steve?
Kevin, we've had games in Paris, London recently. It'd be really hard travel-wise on these guys, flying all the way over to Europe.
Green, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Doncic comes in for Hardy.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Dallas.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just...
I broke my collarbone in the football game. There was Dad up in the stands giving me the old beats off. So I played 2 more downs before I passed out. My day, Mary Jo Clumps left the senior dance with another guy. Broke my heart. 2 a.m. at the kitchen table. My old man's telling me eating a sandwich and working another.
Just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Jones finds Doncic. Washington with it. Outside, Jones. Dallas moving the ball around. Hardaway against Jones. Wembanyama with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Dosunmu. Johnson outside. The pass to Dosunmu. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Washington, that's for 2. Jump shot is good that time. And the Mavericks lead by 21.
Yeah, they sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Doncic with it. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Hey, Luka, another win for you, but the games keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, you know, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
I think it's important that you compete. Congrats on the win, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Much appreciated, David. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long, everyone.
Almost cried at the dinner table because she